Starters, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today on a bloody cold and freezing Talacre beach in North Wales. We've come to have a little look at Talacre Lighthouse, or Point of Ayr Lighthouse to give it its correct name. Now this lighthouse was built in 1776 and the idea was to guide shipping into the Mersey and River Dee estuary. But it was decommissioned in about 1884. It didn't really last long as lighthouses go. It's now in private hands, I believe. It was sold in 2011 for £90,000. Don't fancy living in there though, do you, Mrs H?
Not really.
Not really. No, it did have a sculpture on it that was commissioned for about 3 years, made out of stainless steel, called the Keeper. Because supposedly paranormal activity on the balcony, walking around where the light would turn round, a shadowy figure's been seen. Isn't that always the case with these things? So, I'll probably show you as we go past the Keeper where it resides now. He now stands in the scrapyard, in a tower overlooking the scrapyard. A shame really, it would be nice if he was still on there, but planning permission wouldn't allow it. Also, some of you out there who's eagle-eyed will recognise that this lighthouse was used in a Dulux advert, where the old English sheepdog, comes bounding down a lovely sunny day on the beach. A bit different to today. I wonder if it was done by Dulux, if they painted it so they could use it in their advert. Who knows? Are you going to run along the beach, Lucy, and do that Dulux advert so we can recreate it, or am I just going to run the advert for people?
Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on.
So we'll see if we can recreate the Dulux advert for you. You ready, Lucy?
Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on.
That's right. Never mind. Well, the tide's receded a little bit now, so we can get closer to Talacre Lighthouse. As you can see, there's like a big concrete ring round the bottom of it. Now that got damaged in some storm weather, they had to repair that. So there's still a bit of remedial work going on this lighthouse. The fog on the top still up there. Whether it works or not, I don't know. I doubt it very much. And then this was like the walkway into it. Now what the owners are going to do with it, I don't know. Whether or not it's just the thing of being able to set the owner lighthouse or not, I don't know. Like I said, there's not really much you can do with them, is there? Unless you're going to turn it into a dwelling. As you can see, the tide obviously comes up to this one. It's not like one that's just on top of an high point or something. Anyway, we'll now go and try and see if we can have a look at the Keeper that used to reside up there on that balcony. So folks, we're at the new home of the Keeper that used to stand on Talacre Lighthouse, and there it is up there in the window of that building, which is a scrapyard, and that's where it's been ever since it was taken down. I think about 2013, something like that. Like I said, they had it there for about 3 years. They'd agreed to keep it up there, and then the new owners, they never renewed the extension for keeping it up there, so it's ended up here. Sad really, because some artists worked hard on that. You think somebody would have bought that and kept it as a feature for something, you know, a pub or a trading estate or something like that. Who knows, maybe that's why they're sticking it in there, hoping somebody will come and purchase it one day. You can see it off the main road, and that's how I spotted it. Anyway, back to Talacre Lighthouse. Anyway folks, that's it. We're going to get off because it's absolutely freezing, isn't it, Mrs H?
It is.
It's bloody freezing, but we're going to go and have a wander now. So that's it, Point of Ayr Lighthouse. So until the next time, bye-bye for now.